How's it going, everyone? My name is Rue, and welcome back to another tutorial. Whoa, we're doing stuff! Yeah, this is little Jimothy. He's taking a little stroll around a well. He's having a great time. Look at him go, he's loving it. Now you may be wondering to yourself, River, how have you built this magnificent contraption? How have you made Jimothy, our friend Jimothy here, walk where you want him to? Well, my friends, I will educate you right now. This uses a series of actually pretty straightforward commands. It uses the execute command if you have no idea how that works. Take a look at the previous video I made. Yeah, a bit of self-advertising there. Anyway, we have given our friend Jimothy here a specific scoreboard tag. So we can either add the tag to Jimothy. We're going to call this tag move1. I'll tell you why later. I'm going to call this tag move1. We're adding this to Jimothy. So he has the tag move1. Right now he's got that tag, that's why he's moving. If we remove the tag using this command here, he stops. No more moving for Jimothy. Press it again, and he keeps going. Just like that. What we're doing here is we're looking at these command blocks. These commands will be in the description below because they're quite long and boring. Basically what it does is it will detect at every entity with the tag of move1 oak stairs which are beneath it. So if we just stop Jimothy so he doesn't fall in a hole, underneath these gravel pathways are oak stairs, each facing in different directions. When Jimothy is above these oak stairs, he will move in that specific direction. So as you can see here, we've detected for an oak stairs that has a data of 0. The data value determines which direction they're facing. I'll get to that in a moment. But we detected one with a data value of 0. We're then teleporting that specific entity, so the closest entity, so only that specific entity itself. We're teleporting it forward in the positive x direction, 0.25 blocks. Now we can change that, we can make it smaller and we can make it larger. Any larger and they go very, very fast. Any smaller, they're a little bit too slow. But of course you can edit this as well. And then we've added in the direction they're facing as well. So if you press F3 here, you can see we've got in this kind of area there, the angle of which I'm facing, which you can edit. Well, you can't edit, but you know what I mean. You can put it into your commands like that. So it will face a specific direction when it's walking across the wood. Great. So there's mainly 4 different directions you need to worry about with 4 different data values for the oak stairs. So there's 0, which is facing that way, 1, which faces that way, 2, which faces that way, and 3, which faces that way. So depending on which one of these blocks our entity is above will depend on the direction they walk in, the direction they face. To help you understand that a little bit more, I've got Atlas over here. How are you doing, Atlas?
I'm very dizzy, sir.
You'll be fine. If we give Atlas the move tag, he will begin moving, like so. If we remove it again, he stops. As you can see here, he will walk forward till he hits a corner. Now it's very important that whatever the corner block is, you make it face the opposite direction, because if this block here was the same as all these, he'll just walk straight off like that. And we don't want that. We want him to carry on walking in the circle. Unless you do, unless it's only a specific pathway, but this is just to make it repeat over and over again. Now we can expand this if we wanted to. Let's say we want to add, let's remove Atlas's movement pattern. So we do want to get rid of this actually. So we want to put another path. We want it to go this way. We then want it to turn this way, then turn up this way, and then turn back around and rejoin with the original pathway. We can leave that there actually if we wanted to, but we're gonna do that. We're gonna get rid of it so not to confuse everyone. And now, hopefully, if we give him the tag back, he'll begin to move and take the longer pathway. How does that feel, Atlas?
Much worse.
Stop whining. Now, that's the basics, the most simple stuff you can probably get for NPC pathways. We can get a little more complicated, and I will warn you now, this is not too easy to keep up with. But I'll try and go as slow as I can for you guys, We have a second move tag. Like I said before, there are two. We have move 1 and we have move 2. Now, move 2 does the exact same thing as move 1 does. However, instead of detecting a oak stairs block 2 blocks beneath our entity, we detect 3 blocks beneath it. So underneath this gravel, there's 2 sets of oak stairs. How does that help us? Well, it doesn't really, because we have no way of actually controlling which tag our entity has, which is why we have this little machine thing over here. I'll have these in the description below as well. What this will do is detect a block of wool underneath an entity with a tag move 1. It will then add move 2 and remove move 1. We've got the same one over here. This detects an entity with a tag of move 1 for a block of orange wool, so wool with data value 1 instead of 0. It will then remove remove move 2 and add move 1. So what we've actually got here is a block of orange wool here and a block of white wool here. So Bobbert over here will keep moving around in this circle until he reaches these blocks of wool, in which case he will then turn around. To help you understand that a little more, over here I've got our friend Fitz. He's a creeper. We're going to give Fitz the move 1 command, because as soon as he has that command, we don't need to give him move 2 because it will do it automatically. You can see here. First he follows this pathway here, the one he's at now, the upper one, for move 1, which will bring him all the way down to here. He'll then hit the white wall, and then switch to the bottom pathway, and move in this direction. So you see there, he's hit the white wall, he's now coming back. He goes over, he hits the orange wall, he now follows the top path again. And it's as simple as that. Again, all these commands will be in the description below if you would like to use them. This is probably going to be most useful in adventure maps, for, characters that move around, come out, talk to you and say stuff. It's quite useful. Anyway, that's about it for the custom NPC pathways. I hope you found this video useful. If you would like any more tutorials specifically, just go right ahead and ask. I'm always available. I'm not, but I'll pretend I am. I'll make time. I'm a good guy. Thank you all, everyone, for watching. I will see you in the next video. Until then, arrivederci.